Hello, 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 everybody. Listen, we are streaming to a few platforms tonight. We are streaming to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and where else? I think that's it. I'm making sure that I'm live on Instagram. We have so much to get into today, so much to talk about. If you are here, super grateful that you are. Today is day one of our intensive. And listen, we're going to have so much fun together. Hey guys, say hi. I almost didn't make it, y'all. Of course, it's tech and you will have technical difficulties, but that's the fun about doing this kind of thing. Just front facing and for you guys to see all of the things that can possibly happen to you if you are hosting a live show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you guys hear me well? I would love for you to let me know. Let me make sure and pull up my comments. Hello. Hey, y'all. I'm seeing everybody in the building. Hey, Migs. Hey, Lynn's girl. Hi. Oh my gosh. Judy. All of my people are in the building. What is going on, you guys? Hey, Nicole. Hi, hi, hi. Hey, Terry. I'm good, Terry. How are you? Lavita. Hey, y'all. Oh my gosh. Natty Geek. Hi. It's so good to see everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited. Hey, Eve. Hey, you guys. What's going on? Mitt. Hi. It's so good to see everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so good to see you guys. I'm so happy to have you here. Guys, today we have some things that we want to get into. Of course, we're speaking about online shows, online business shows, live shows. We're breaking down shows in the next 3 nights. So I just want to do a little bit of housekeeping. We have a 3 night series going on. So you want to make sure that you're tuned in. We are live at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern for the rest of the week. So tonight, tomorrow, and the day after. Same time, same place, same people. Look around, say hi to the people in the room because those are going to be your buddies going through this. We're going to have so much fun together. We're going to break down so many things. Do you have your notes? Do you have all of your things? Do you have some water? Wait, I do have water. I should take a sip of water early, right? Hello, Tanisha. It's so good to see you guys. I just got out of a spotlight session with all of my people who are in the Spotlight Studio membership. It is so good to have you guys here. And of course, I'm jealous because whenever we are doing these, the comments start moving like crazy. And I'm so jealous because I'm like, wait, I want to be in the talks, in the chats, all the things, but it's so good to see you all here. I'm really excited. We have some goodness to cover today, and we are going to get into it. So, who here is interested in creating a live show? Because I have been doing something for the past few days, and I really am so excited to share it with you guys as we learn together. But we're going to talk about that in a little bit. If you are thinking about showing up more in the online space in 2026 and you want to end the year completely differently than you have started the year, I mean, a whole different ball game, I want you to stay tuned for the next 3 nights. We're going to have so much fun together. Tomorrow night, if you are here, I will be releasing a special checklist for you. So you want to pay attention to that because I want you guys to take all of the learnings and I want you to do some research on your industry tomorrow. So I'll be sharing a free checklist that can help you do that in under 10 minutes if you are here tomorrow. Okay. All right. I'm seeing people saying they can hear me loud and clear. I love it. Eve said I missed the membership call early because of work. It's okay, Eve. We get to hang out together tonight. We get to have so much fun. Also, P.S. If you are on the short, if you are on the stream, oh gosh, what the vertical stream on YouTube, we're gonna have some trolls, but we don't care about them. Let them go ahead and chit chat and engage. That's totally fine with us. Okay, just reminding you of that. So if you see some funky comments, I know my people want to fight for me in the comments. Don't think about them, people. Okay. So I love it. Legacy and Lens Media said definitely interested in hosting live sessions in 2026. Guys, live sessions are so lit, and it's just the perfect way for you to create, especially for your audience. So if you are a business owner, I want to know here, do we have any business owners in the building? Do we have anyone building brands, building a personal brand? I would love to know. If you're on Instagram, say hi too. I feel like I'm only seeing YouTube comments right now. I don't know why, but if you are here and you're watching on Instagram and you want the full experience, honey, log on to your YouTube channel. Open up on YouTube because for some reason I'm not seeing my Instagram comments like I usually do on my back end. So, yeah, if you are on Instagram, come over. Okay, I think I'm seeing it. So I'm seeing Mina on Instagram. Hey guys, hey y'all. It's so good to see you here. You guys are just quiet on Instagram. Tanisha said, y'all are not afraid to tussle, and I'm here for it because I'll be tussling for y'all. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to share my screen because I have some slides for us tonight. Now, listen to this. This is super funny, right? The craziest thing is I do this intensive all the time. And so the last time I did it was a few years ago. And when I tell you, you want to lean in because things have changed so much. Okay. As I was going through my slides, and I feel like I still could have gone in even more. But the beautiful thing about it is, when I'm live with you guys, I know my shit. So I am definitely going to be laying it down for you and correcting anything that I feel like is out of place. And that's the beauty of being live. You guys can really see like my brain tick and the way that I think. And so going through the slides, I'm like, wow, things have changed so much from when I taught this last and now. And now this information is even more pertinent. It's like when I was, so first of all, I've been teaching people to get on camera, create videos, get confident on camera, sell their programs and courses on camera for so many years. I started in 2015. But now it is just so crazy because the landscape has changed so much that it's like a no-brainer now. But now more than ever, live streaming is so important and a lot of people are sleeping on it. And we don't want to be left behind. And when I say left behind, not in a bad way, but you don't want to develop this skill too late. So let's think about how we can start developing this skill early because those are the people that are going to be on the forefront of things, right? Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna try to ban some people while I'm talking, but I'm also not gonna pay attention for them. Judy said you were ahead of your time. Now it is seasoned. Definitely, Judy. It's so crazy looking back at my trainings. But let us get into it. So let me share my screen. I'm so excited to connect and share with you guys. Now, I want you to let me know. You guys are running the show right now. I'm not running the show. So you can see me on the Instagram screen right now, but right now I'm looking for Canva, okay? So let me know if you guys can see my screen so that you can see my slides. I want slides. Hopefully you can. If you cannot, let me know. I can still see your comments and such. But yeah, okay. So today or tonight, day one, we are talking about prime reasons you should start an online show this year. And so in this presentation, when I speak about online show, this could be a podcast, but we're speaking video podcast. This could be a live show or a live podcast. It could be a live experience. It could be you going live on your social media platforms. So we're speaking about that. So I just want to make sure that you guys are aware. I want to hear from my IG people. Are you able to see my screen on Instagram? I want to know because I set this up nicely for y'all, but I got to make sure that you guys can really enjoy the experience, right? Hey, Anthony. Hey, Gary. Hey, guys. Thank you, Tara. Okay, so as long as you can see, that is what I am concerned about, right? Hey, Donna K. Y'all are going to have me shouting people out all evening. But listen, that is what we are covering today. Of course, I'm going to do a giveaway for you guys. We are going to gift an Amazon card. You guys know I love tech. So hopefully you will put that amount to your next camera or your next SD drive or whatever it is. But you have to be here for the 3 nights. I got to see you in the comments. My assistant has to be able to verify, like, yeah, I saw that person. Okay. And so I want to make sure that I'm sharing that so that you guys will be able to, possibly win. Right. So I want to see you interact and engage. Like I said, this is your show. This ain't my show. Okay, perfect. So I wanted to make sure to say that. So I want you to engage here, and I want to give replay viewers a chance too. So if you're on the replay, I want you to engage as well. The next thing that I want you to do is I want you to take a screenshot of the class and tag me. Tag me on Brave on Video and Zaylee Barclay, which are my two Instagram accounts, because you guys know how much I love interacting with you on Instagram. I don't play no games with y'all on Instagram, right? And so, a few things to get you situated for this workshop. Of course, there are going to be notes, friends. Okay. So I want you to open up your mind. We're not thinking in terms of limits and limitations in this season. No, no, no. That's not what we're doing here. So I want to make sure to let you know that. I want you to think outside of the box. And I want you to think as yourself, not yourself today, but yourself who has accomplished the things that you desire. Yourself that's not waiting for the thing to happen, but is doing the thing so that the thing can happen. Okay, you're doing the work, you're acting as if, because a lot of people feel like they'll only do the work when they have 1,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. Instead, it works the exact opposite. You got to put that in now. You got to operate as if now so that it happens. So I want you to think differently. I want you to pay attention so you do not miss a beat. How are we feeling about that? Pay attention so that you do not miss a beat. And if you're over on YouTube, I would love if you give this a like. If you're on Instagram as well and you can, make sure you give this a like. If you're feeling, like, okay, I know this is going to be good, Zaylee. No limits, no limitations. I love it, Legacy. So here's the thing. I want you to take lots of notes as well, because what we talk about today is going to connect to what we're speaking about tomorrow and the day after. And you got to keep up. Okay, I want you to keep up. So I want to make sure I share that. If you don't know who I am, hey guys, hey, I'm Zaylee Barclay. I am a camera confidence coach, and I am focused on helping you to be visible. I don't want you to blend in. My goal is for you to be able to stand out. That's what I care about in this season. When I come on and I teach and I pour and I share with you guys, it's so that you realize your potential and you start putting yourself out there, because there's a lot of misinformation out there, because you have the experience, you have the expertise, you already know your topic, your industry, the things inside out. You've lived life and you understand what it is to take someone from one place to another, but you're probably just not showing up as consistently as you should be. Y'all, let me turn the fan up because I'm a little hot. So that is my goal for you. My goal is to get you on camera consistently and have you make a lot of money on camera, because it is possible. Okay. I first started live streaming years ago. I don't only go live, I teach videos as well. I create videos as well. I teach online courses, I host coaching programs, masterminds. I've done it all over the last 10 years in business. And the thing that has done it for me is getting on camera. But the thing that has really done it for me is getting on camera live. That changed everything for me. We're going to talk more about that later on, but that is what I'm here to help you do. Now, today we are speaking about a few things, right? So, when in meeting today, let me just make sure you guys are okay. Okay. So in meeting today, we just started, y'all. If you're coming in, just making sure, yeah, we got to plug the fan up. But we are just now starting. Okay, so today we are speaking about what it means when we speak about online shows or an online or a live online show. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about types of profitable online shows and why you should start your own in 2026. We're also going to talk about online shows that people do have. Like I said, again, this is not me running this. You guys are running this. So I want to hear what you're thinking. I want you to interact in the comments because it matters. And then I'm also going to break down the business of online shows and what a show can do for your brand or business. This part is what a lot of people aren't aware of. So I want to make sure that I cover this as well. Okay, are we ready? Now, comment time, because I just told y'all run the show. I don't run the show. What is your favorite live show? Who do you like watching live, especially in the online space, right? And while you're thinking about that, I want to share with you right now, it's more important that you understand live streaming more than ever. If we look around, we can see that there are so many platforms that are prioritizing live streaming. But aside from the platforms, I want you guys to think about the larger companies and what they're doing. Lots of companies are depending on live selling right now. And as small business owners, that is something that you want to pay attention to. And you're probably like, well, Zaylee, selling right now, whew, girl, yes. What I mean is, even showing up for what you desire in the online space can encourage someone to spend time with you, begin to trust you, and begin to ask you. I get most people asking me, Zaylee, how can I work with you after a live stream? I always tell you guys, and I mentioned this last night, I always make money when I go live. Right. So I get people asking, Zaylee, how can I work with you? Zaylee, what program or membership do you have? How do I get into XYZ? Those things always happen when I go live. And so I want the same thing for you. So Anthony said, I can't think of a live online show. Really, Anthony? Okay. Or a person. So it doesn't have to be a specific show. Okay. Judy said Tabitha Brown, right? Exactly. Hold on, y'all. What's going on with my, okay. Okay, I want to highlight your comment. So Judy said Tabitha Brown, which is true. Tabitha goes live, right? So it could be a creator as well, somebody that you really love. Donna said Candace Owens, absolutely. And truth be told, you may feel how you feel about Candace, but her going live is also what helps her to build trust. So now we can see what's happening because she has a rabid audience. Okay. Hey, Sharice. Sharice, welcome to the Spotlight Studio membership. My assistant told me you signed up. Thank you so much. You are going to love it, darling. Okay. Let me see. Meg said, outside of some churches, I like Creative Fam Live. Okay. So, first of all, Megs, churches, right? That is huge. When we think about churches as well, that live show, that live stream, that live interaction is not only because people can't make it into church. I mean, that's part of the reason, right? When we're live, we're able to reach more people. But there is something that is so trust building about being live. Okay. And I want you guys to really start observing as I speak, or even as you go off and you think. Another person, okay, first of all, and I feel like for day 3, I might break down his live strategy. Don Lemon, CNN, we all know that was not working out anymore. Did he get fired from CNN? I'm not even sure of the full story, but now Don is live you know how much money he's raking in. And so you got to think about it. Like that was his skill. His skill was being on television. And so instead of going to work for someone else, he decided, I'm going to share my perspectives and do my research, and I'm going to show up and create a live show. Now, when we look at all other news outlets, they're also creating live shows, guys. Like there's so many live shows out there. Russell Brand, Donna, I've never seen his live show. I'll definitely check into it, right? But I want you guys to think about it. It doesn't have to be a specific, like a live show specifically. It could be a creator who live streams. When we think about who's raking in the cash right now at live streaming, Amazon is another one. Do you guys know Amazon is like the new QVC? Myron Golden is definitely a person that has a live show, right? He goes live all the time and he speaks about that as well. Let me see who else. Yes, come on, Joy Reid. Come on, Anthony. Right? So there are people. And I promise you, as time goes on, more and more, you are going to see more people investing in live streaming, more companies investing in live streaming, more creators investing in live streaming. Lori said Brock Johnson. Exactly. Come on. And I want you to think about the heavy hitters that we are speaking about, right? We're speaking about people who are killing it in their industry or space. A live video show can do so much for you in this season. And the beautiful thing about being live is it becomes so easy to sell. And we'll talk about that as we go along, right? Yes, Joy Reid was another one who definitely, and she was afraid. She was nervous about leaving. And look now, right? So Minx is saying that he's noticed a few local channels go live during the snowstorm for non-traditional footage, like in the van on the way to their location. Definitely. Lynn said Kendra Tall. Yes, I recently connected with Kendra. She is such a beautiful person. We're both here in Dallas. But they have a big platform. We're going to talk about that, Donna. Yep, yep. We're going to speak about that. Does it grow your channel? I'm going to answer that question for sure. So I'm going to jump back into our slides now. Are y'all ready? How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Okay, so we've spoken about a few live shows that you guys are aware of, right? And the answer is yes, Donna. You're here on my YouTube, right? And you maybe followed because of some video that you saw of mine, or some people are on the shorts feed, and you're finding my content, right? So look at that. Um, Oh my gosh. Listen, the PTO Nomad says, man, I need to be using my old news reporter skills. Girl, what's going on? What is going on? You need to. Okay. So we start thinking about, well, Zaylee, what is a show specifically, right? And when we think about a show, there's so many, and I want to tie these together, right? When we think about a show specifically, or showing, to show is to exhibit or present, right? Or to view in plain sight or to display. So when we think about that, of course, it's connected back to, okay, a show. How am I? And we're going to talk about that too, show and tell, or showing, or using your show to show. We're going to speak about that. Right. But if we think about, hold on, let me just skip here. If we think about a television show, that's why some of us get stumped, because we're usually thinking about television shows, right? We're thinking about a TV program or a TV show. And so we're not connecting the dots. Guys, remember when TV, first of all, Migs just literally said it. When we think about television now is being replaced by the internet. How often, who here has cable? Do you guys have cable, or do you have regular TV, or do you watch regular TV? Where do you get your news? Like, are you using what do you call that, guys? Like Amazon Fire Stick or something to get to log on to YouTube and all of those things. How are you guys consuming your news, or how often are you on TV watching actual TV shows? Or I want to know from you guys. That's a really good question to actually ask. The thing is, the internet is replacing television, right? And I want you guys to think about that. So now, if you realized the Breakfast Club or Charlemagne the God just did a $5 million deal with Netflix, why is that? Yes, Judy, Roku. Eve said my grandma has cable. Okay, exactly. So obviously, I only watch YouTube too, Lorena. Me myself. So when we think about the new world and the new way that things are happening, especially with streaming services, Netflix is bringing podcasts onto the platform, right? Podcasts are a form of show. There are live podcasts as well. So you guys are saying YouTube on Apple TV. Exactly, right? Streaming services are all investing in live streaming. So you guys do you think I'm just saying what I want to say because I feel like it? No. I'm telling you what's actually happening in our ecosystem. I'm actually telling you what's happening right now. There's a shift happening, and a lot of people are not aware of it. And because of that, you can place yourself in position to win with a live show. No matter how small your live show might be today, everything starts from zero. Can somebody type that in the comments? Everything starts from zero. Please, I need y'all to remember that. Everything starts from zero. Okay. Just a reminder, because sometimes we forget. So when we think about, of course, I got to have my AI overview here, but a live show, guys, literally means a performance, broadcast, or event happening in real time without significant delay. Right? It's experienced by an audience as it occurs, either in person, like a concert or theater, right? Or remotely, like a live stream video or a TV broadcast. I want you guys to look at what I'm saying right now. The beauty of this is it's immediate, and there's, it's everything is happening in real time. I love it. Come on, y'all. Everything starts from zero. So a live show is different because of that. So it's actually happening in the moment. And that is the difference. And what happens with that is you get to connect with people. It's just a whole different experience when you think about a live show. And even like let's look again. Remember back in the day when we would be watching a show together at 8 p.m. Who's who? Now I'm showing my age, right? And we would literally be typing. We would be live tweeting through a show and watching the show together. Do y'all remember that? Or am I showing my age right now? That would be the thing. We would live tweet through Scandal, or it would have live tweeting parties and things like that. Now we can stream things together. I mean, we still have those conversations online about shows that we love, but look at that. I want you to think in terms of that kind of thing, like that experience. So if you're here and you have been thinking that you have to be well known to create your own show, right? If you've been thinking that you have to have all the money in the world to start your own show, let me know if these sound familiar in the comments. If you've been thinking, well, girl, I got to have all the fancy equipment to start my own live show, or I have to be a great editor to start my own live show, anyone thinking any of these things, I want to know. And see, y'all are answering, and I know it's my people right now. Okay, my people. Are you guys thinking any of those things? Or you're probably thinking you have to know everything before you start. Like, I can't start because I don't know every single thing. Or so you're probably thinking, well, I might embarrass myself on this live show. Or you're probably thinking, I need to have a strong network already to show my net worth. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Or maybe you're feeling like, girl, I don't know when I'm going to fit this in. We're going to discuss that as well. Or you don't know where to start so that you can have one. Those are completely normal. But here's the craziest thing ever. Some of you have been here with me for the past few days. Did you know that I've been launching an online show live with you guys and you're not even aware of it? And I'm not even speaking about tonight or our series that we have, coming on. No, I am sharing with you in the past 3 or 4 days. I decided I am going to bring back my live show. And it's been a few years for me. And I've been literally launching it with you guys. I've been testing equipment with you guys. I've been coming back every single day based on feedback and thoughts and the thought process that I'm having. And I'm like building this live with you guys. Have any of you noticed that? You didn't even know that I am bringing back a live show. Yesterday, I did a test run. I did a run of show. I did a few concepts that I pulled together to see how you guys responded to it, if you like the topics I was covering. And then I repurposed it with SEO and packaged it. And people are still watching our live show from yesterday. And as I go along with my live show, and I'm going to share how you can join me so that we can do this together, I have literally been building it brick by brick in front of you guys. It's going to change and develop as we go along, and you're going to be able to see that change, see it develop, see things come together. You're going to see new things every time I log on because I am building the plane while I am flying it. Okay. And I'm showing you guys that all of the things that you think you need, you don't. We're going to talk about it. So don't get me wrong. We're going to cover equipment that you might need tomorrow or Thursday. I can't remember which one. We're going to cover all of the things that you are thinking. We're going to cover what your show could look like. We're going to talk about it. Are you guys interested in what I'm sharing? I want to know. Let me know. Let me see. I'm seeing a few comments here. Why is my mouse doing that? So I'm seeing, let me see. Heavy on the chai. I love your name. I love the setup. How did you show in that format? Are you speaking about like when I go to screen share? My husband is in the comments, so he's answering for you. I'm using Ecamm Live, which is the platform I use. But I also have a sneaky little video coming on Thursday on YouTube, if you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, about something else that I use as well. if you feel like you want something much more simple. Okay, so I'm getting a very interested yes. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Hey, Cheryl, I love it. Okay, okay. I'm seeing that. I'm loving it. Let me see who else or what else I can touch on. Thank you so much. Hey, Jesse, how are you? Anthony said, that's why I roll with you. Anthony, I roll with you back. Okay, so sometimes we overthink and we make the process so much more difficult. And it doesn't need to be. So, someone said, so many people are doing it. What do you even say? So many people are doing what? Major effect. What are so many people doing? Tell me, let's talk about it. I want to know. Now I'm intrigued. What are so many people doing? Hosting a live show. I want you to name 5 people in your industry or space who are hosting a live show. And that's for each and every one of you. So let's say you are in the self-help or self-care space. I want you to name 10 people who are hosting a live show all the time. If you are, I don't know, tell me, like, who's hosting a live show? We spoke about this earlier, but I really feel like sometimes we get in our head and we think everyone is doing something when we're really seeing the same 5 people showing up over the past few years, and we wonder why they're successful and, like what's going on here, right? Yes or yes? Am I making sense here? Okay, so Everyday Living with the Queen said, you can, what are your thoughts on StreamYard? I think any tool that you use to stream is absolutely amazing. I don't think I've ever used StreamYard. I have used Restream, I have used Ecamm Live, and I have used Riverside. So those are the 3 that I have used. I Show Speed he is killing it. Okay. Travel and culture now. Yes. And I see you put that emoji there. And yes, he is. And he is killing it. Let me see. Jesse said, I can't even think of one in my specific niche that does that. The door is wide open, literally wide open. Okay. Donna said many brands host live shows. Absolutely. And the beauty of doing live shows like these, and this has happened to me so many times. You guys know, I would be hosting minding my own business in my little corner, and a brand reaches out and asks, how can we work with you? Whether it is for a sponsorship or partnership, whether it is for a larger opportunity. I have had partnerships that have lasted for years. Some of you have found me on somebody's website and decided, ooh, she sounds like she knows what she's talking about, or this brand would not work with her or back her, right? Literally. And I was minding my own business. I'm always minding my own business, but I mind my own business on camera because this is the business that pays me. Okay. So the beautiful thing about being live is that people see you and they want your energy. They want to work with you. They want to be a part of your ecosystem, or they want you to be a part of their ecosystem. But we aren't locking in and showing up and showing the skills that we are building and accumulating. Because I was not always proficient on live. I had to learn. But even before I got where I was going, brands were reaching out. A lot of people always ask me, Zaylee, you have a small audience. You should be, like here and here and here. And I'll tell you something, with my small audience, I've made so much money that a lot of larger creators have not touched because I'm on camera, because I'm okay with being live on here. Okay. So I want you to think about the same thing. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? And the PTO nomad said, I can't think about 5 people, honestly. Do you see what I'm saying? We tend to think everybody is doing what we want to do, but the truth is they're not, especially with an opportunity like this, like streaming, like being live, like creating a live experience or a live show. They're not. You're ahead. You're ahead being here in this room on this live. You are so far ahead. Okay. And so I want you guys to think about what I'm saying tonight. I want you to go to bed thinking about what I'm saying because I'm being so serious. Okay. let's get back into the tea, y'all. So I have literally been relaunching an online show live with you, and I cannot wait. I'm so over the moon about it. And like I said, as I go on, I am building as I go along. I'm not waiting till things are perfect. I am actually building in front of you guys. And I'm doing that so you guys can see that you don't have to have everything put together. Now, here's the thing. Would you have your own online show? And if you would, I want you to share your idea in the comments because I would love, love, love to see them. Right? Would you have your own online show? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. So, my show, I'll tell you a little bit while I'm waiting for you guys to answer, which I am so excited about and loving so much, is where I am sharing, of course, about camera confidence, how to grow on YouTube, how to use video in your online business. I also share about tools and tech. That's the difference about me as a camera confidence coach. I can help you get confident with your camera, your actual tool, because I love them. And I spend way too much money on them. And I also help you with the mindset aspect. And on top of that, I have the skills of understanding social media really well and selling and building a business based on video too. So that's the difference. That's where I feel like I'm completely different. A lot of creators out there don't understand the tech aspect or software. And so that's where I come in. A lot of people understand socials, but they don't understand selling. There's many different aspects of what we do here. And so that intersection is really, really, really what I am focused on helping you guys to really dial in on. And I feel like my audience or my people, listen, we're seasoned. We're not trying to do all of the things that everybody else is running around doing because we have lives. We have things that we have goals. Like, I'm just saying. So that is where I am, really, really excited. So let me see. Let me see some of the answers that people are giving. And I also want to share with you guys some answers that I got from Instagram. And I took some from my Spotlight Studio membership as well. So Mitt said she would love birthing noir. She said I would interview healthcare workers in maternal health. So many untold stories. So many people not understanding the role and the pressure healthcare providers go through in this country, especially providers of color. Makes complete sense. Vandana said, we were talking about the snow, but in our community because I'm in Dallas and we got snow. But she said for her show, she would grow with her show would be grow with vibrant rainbow gardens, and the show will be about gardening with nature for abundance. This is an old comment from Tiff Howard. She said it would be similar to what she speaks about on her podcast and YouTube channel. Why image and how to create a powerful image for entrepreneurs as well as behind the scenes of her business. Tanisha said that her show name would be Talking Through with Tanisha Halstead. And it would be conversations about the work business owners put off. Ooh, and why it matters. Ooh, okay. And she's leaving room for solo episodes and interviews. Let me see, y'all. What would your show be about? I want to know. And then we're going to jump into this truth bomb of sorts that I have here. Let me see. What are you guys saying? I want to know. Hey Shaka, how are you, friend? It's so good to see you. I love going live because then I get to see some of you guys. Okay. So, Heavy on the Chai said, yes, you're very good. People are going live, including myself, but lack the tools or skills to stay engaging. That is exactly where I come in, Heavy on the Chai. So I hope you're subscribed to the YouTube channel because listen, that is exactly where I come in. Let me see. Mena said that she's still thinking about content. So you would like to start your show, but you're still thinking about content. Makes complete sense. And make sure that you're here for the full 3 days of the intensive. I'm sure you're going to walk away with some ideas because a lot of us are stuck sometimes. So Miss Steph B said, definitely would. Ooh, so tell us. We want to know, like, what would your show be about? Anthony said something at the intersection of culture, tech, and life after 50. That is good, Anthony. So good. I love that. Love, love, love that. The PTO Nomad said, I have been really trying to figure out which topic to go after: culture, travel, or beauty. I feel like I don't have a good show and tell aspect because I am the product per se. What do you mean? I wish I could drop a link to interview you right now. This is so rich. Okay. If you are able to watch day 1, 2, and 3, trust me, you're gonna walk away with different perspective. Especially tomorrow, I'm sharing a checklist to help you figure out, you know, yeah, like which one you should pursue. You said, of course, I want to do them all, but I know, no, I need to be more focused. Yes, 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 yes. I already have an answer in my head, but I don't want to derail us. Would you have your own online show? Yes, mine would be on mental wellness for helping professionals. I love that, Dr. Cheryl. That sounds really good. Conversations about fatherhood and documenting the journey to share with our children. Legacy, I love that. I love that specifically because I feel like now people are coming back to documentation because of the rise of wanting to do more analog things. I know. Even though I can use my phone for videos and photos, I've been putting my phone aside a lot so that I can focus on the moment and have an actual camera in my hands and just really live in the moment versus that is a really good topic. Yes, the PTO nomad. Ooh, okay, we are already making connections. Okay. So Mitt, somebody is here and she wants to be on your show, which I absolutely love. Eve said, oh, okay, wait, let me see. I think I'm a bit delayed from you guys. Donna Kay said, I don't know the name, but I would talk to new grad nurses and students on how to navigate this nursing career. I love that you guys are sharing, and I want you to ask yourself, like, hmm, am I seeing this show out there? The answer is more than likely no, right? And I want you guys to remember that. Jesse said, I was doing current news events and how they impact the event industry for business owners, but I'm thinking it out more. So Jesse, did you start doing it already? I would love to know. um Oh, Tanisha, you got called out. You got called out. You got called out. Okay. Um Listen, look at the ideas that we have here, right? Thank you so much, Culture of Health. I appreciate you. So you guys are seeing me live, like do this as well. And that is pretty exciting. So, okay, I'm going back to slides, y'all. Y'all see the beach? I would love to be there. So here's the thing that really gets me. Every time I teach this, people just feel like, starting a show is so far away. It's a dreamy, far off idea that seems like, one day I'll kind of get to it. Right. And so I realized that people have a bank of ideas that they would love to execute, but they do not have a deep belief that these things are attainable. Do you really believe, like, I want to ask everyone on the live stream tonight, even if you are not interacting and engaging and you're viewing, right? Because I can see my viewers on my back end across all platforms. I want to ask you, a part of you is sitting here watching because there's something bigger for you, right? You know that there is something, and I don't want to say something, that God has been speaking to you about putting yourself out there, about changing your life, about doing things differently, about getting on your Zoom, about locking in, about making the decision to actually do the thing. Like, you're meant for more. You go to bed knowing that you're meant for more all the time, right? What do you feel like is stopping you from being visible? Because a lot of people that come to me, they know that something bigger is on the other side. What do you feel like? I don't know. I want to know, like, what do you feel like is the thing or that deep belief that makes you feel like, I don't know, Zaylee, like that's in a whole other life that I would do something like that. a lot of people are disconnected. The dream is disconnected. And I completely understand because I used to be there, right? But I would love, love, love to know. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I would love, love, love to know. But as while you guys are answering or sharing or even writing your own notes, because I know that's a really, I know it's a bit much that I'm asking here tonight. I want to remind you that you can start your own show today. It's genuinely up to you to make your dreams a reality, but you have to be open. You have to be willing to open up your mind to a few things, right? And so I want to talk about what a live online business show is or what a business show is. I love that you guys are sharing. Please keep sharing. Please, please, please keep sharing. Um, and so when we think about a live online business show or a live show, right? What it does for you is so powerful. First of all, you're able to drive audience engagement through real time interaction. You guys are watching me do this right now. We have people from different places commenting and sharing, right? You're able to build that trust. A lot of people subscribe to me from different places. And when I go live, they're like, whoa, oh, she's a real person. She has real experiences. Oh, she's cool. I thought she was this, or I thought she was that. Or, like that's the beauty of us being here together. Maybe I'm saying something today that you've been waiting to hear and you didn't even know you needed to hear what I'm saying, right? And it's going to be the same thing for you when you're doing your own live show, when you're doing your own live streams. You're able to build trust. We all know what's going on with trust right now. We ain't trusting every and anybody, okay? Because a lot of us been scammed. We have been bamboozled. We have been, what's the other word, y'all? Remind me of the other word. We have been all the things. And so now we are spending more intentionally. We are buying with more research and a deeper understanding of, is this an impulsive buy? Is this something that I really need? Am I saying something? Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? I want to know. Right. And so when you're live, you're able to foster deeper communities, right? You're able to foster deeper connections and build communities. You're able to offer opportunities, or you're able to put yourself in hoodwinked, Anthony. Hoodwinked. That's how I know I'm with my people. Okay, so you're able to build your brand live with people. You're able to communicate in a whole different way. And we said this before, you're also able to break geographical barriers and just improve that camera confidence as you are going along. And literally, when I think about this, it is something that I got to put this up because this was epic. Hoodwinked. Okay. Um, as I'm building live, right? The beautiful thing is that you're able to go on that journey with me. And that's something that we are looking for as well, that authenticity, that journey of building. And so that is something that is so amazing. Hey y'all. Hey Kaniqua, how are you? Hi, hi, hi. It's so good to see you. Mig said, as you're speaking, I'm working through my own imposter syndrome. Forgive the silence. You're completely fine. Okay. It plays a part with all of us. So I want to share a few things that's connected to what I just spoke about. So when we think about live streaming, I have my notes right here. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. I wanted to make sure to touch on that human connection, especially when we think about AI. AI is removing that for us. AI is bringing perfection to the forefront, and AI can't go live and hold a conversation as fast as we can. And that's why I believe that live streaming is already killing it, but not over here. So when I say over there, I mean speed. Well, Kai just stopped live streaming. All the people over there on Twitch and stuff, they are live streaming their hearts out. But over here in the business world, it's such a beautiful opportunity because AI is not going to catch up to live streaming as fast as it's going to catch up to talking head videos, reels. What are you guys thinking about what I'm saying? It is so true. Right? Run amok. Yes. Legacy. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. I'm Caribbean. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, and we say that a lot. Okay. So, what are you guys think? How are you guys feeling about AI? And when I say AI, I love AI and I use AI, but there's an aspect of AI that I don't trust. Okay? I can't see myself duplicating myself to being a real. I'm sorry. I've always been like, not me. Okay. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'm just not with it. I love AI, don't get me wrong, but I'm not replicating myself to be on camera. Okay, I'm not. Kaniqua said, I agree. Definitely want to get back to live streaming. It's such a joy. The other thing is you are able to be so unfiltered and authentic when you're live. And so that's why live streamers make so much more money. People who are live make so much more money. People who are broadcasting will always make so much more money because people get to connect with you in a whole different way. There's a reason why we love reality TV, even though we don't love reality TV. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes I'm like, what are y'all doing? Right? So that's the thing. We get to be unfiltered. We get to be real. When I'm on camera and you're watching a video of me, my energy is completely different from you experiencing me in a live stream. And I know that. And that's why I have to put this side of myself out there, right? So if it's something that you've been thinking about, I encourage you to really think about what this can do for you. Um, Yep, absolutely. Anthony said Gen AI isn't going anywhere. Protect your IP. Julene said, "Hey, Julene." Julene said, "I agree. AI cannot replace the true human connection, experiences, and emotions, and they are trying." Which is so crazy. And it's a thing. I learned how to create custom GPTs, build AI twins, and use it all in business systems for automation. That's actually my business. And I'm sure it's working really well for you and your business. I just feel like there's so much that we can lose. And don't get me wrong, I use custom GPTs, especially if you've worked with me in my courses and programs and memberships. Yes, I use GPTs in that way. But for me, being on camera or creating art is something so special. I don't think that I would care to consume someone else's AI twin teaching a masterclass or workshop to me. Yeah, like what do you guys think about that? I don't know. Tanisha said, I'm not a fan of the clones either. Tanisha, is it that we just older and we're like, I love the intimacy and fireside chat. There's beauty in connection. Absolutely. I agree. I agree so much with that. Anthony said, got me thinking about the energy I had with Periscope back in the day. Listen, Periscope was that girl. Okay. Definitely that girl. Migs said, I'm using AI right now, but like Kendrick Lamar said, give me something natural. I thought you were going to say like they not like us because the AI is definitely not like us. So that's something that I want us to think about. And so right now let me know if this is you. Sometimes I'm looking at a reel and I'm not sure. I'm like, wait, is this is this AI or not? And so yes, you're to your point, yes, like you would never know when it's AI if it's done right, and that's where AI is headed, to be undetectable completely. I agree with what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying at all. And I am on the side of AI. Don't get me wrong. If you've been around here, I love me some AI, right? But what I'm saying is there comes a point where enough is enough. I do not want AI teaching me a masterclass of something it has never experienced. Right. So that's more of what I'm speaking about. I would feel hoodwinked if I'm building a liking to a creator only to realize it's an AI dupe. I agree. I agree. AI is like cruise control on a car. I can only let it go so far. Listen, y'all are killing it in this chat. Okay. Yes, I agree. When was the last time I fell in love? Today with my husband. Every day I fall in love with that man. Anyway, see, I clicked on a troll comment, y'all. That may be it. But call me old if you like. Exactly. It's half the reason why people don't know how to engage anymore. Come on, Tanisha, with a word. Okay. So I want you guys to think about that. Actually, let me just finish this. The other thing that I want you guys to think about is just the networking and the relationships that are built with AI, not AI, not with live streaming. I was thinking about something today that really got me thinking. I was thinking about a creator that I love. I will always feel connected to that person. Um, I feel like, and I've met that person in person a lot of times, but even before meeting them in person, I used to watch them live. And I will forever love that person, right? So, when I say that, I mean, I feel like when we are live, the connections we build are so much deeper. And it's because it's almost like in person connections in a way, right? And so that is the power of having a live show, hosting a live show, or creating live streams. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Hmm. I want to know. Thank you, Toya. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for being here. All right, let me head back into slides. Let me see where we at. How are you guys feeling? What's the pulse? What's going on? Why am I hold on, y'all. All sorts of things are going on behind the scenes, okay? If you are on Instagram, say hello. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I should do the stream directly to Instagram, but I end up doing it anyway. Let me know how you guys are feeling in the comments. I would love to know, right? Let me see. Let me see. I'm about to head in. Okay, so we are going to cover main types of online business shows transparently. I feel like I didn't update this enough from my older slides because things have changed so much, but we're going to rock with it together. Okay. I love that you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. Thank you so much for being here and for tuning in and tapping in and for engaging in the comments. I can't say how much I appreciate you guys enough. So let's talk about main types of online business shows. Okay. Kaniko, yes, Ecam. Okay, so what are your favorite online business shows? Even if it's not a live show, what are your faves? Like, what podcasts are you tuned into? And I just want to remind you quickly, y'all, the cost of being wrong. Okay, are y'all seeing this? The cost of being wrong is less than the cost of doing nothing at all. Y'all know I love Seth Godin, right? Let me ban you. Y'all like I don't understand where y'all come from with some of these comments. Okay, let's focus, guys. Focus. Okay, so podcasts. Right? And I feel like this insight has changed so much. So a podcast show is a form of show, and I feel like these people are going to start doing them live more and more. And so the show that I've been doing or creating is my podcast just live because I love podcasting, but if I'm live, it's a whole different vibe. Okay. And so that is something that I decided like 2 years ago. We did a full podcast run. I loved it. But I figured if you guys could experience what I was experiencing with my guests in the moment, or if you guys could experience what I'm sharing in the moment, then, I'm like, okay, I want to make sure that I'm doing that live for you guys. So podcasting is going to change, right? I love that, Tanisha. Angie's show is amazing. Anthony said the Rich Lessons podcast hosted by Savitri and Sheena. Ooh, I think I have seen that. I believe so. Cold as Balls by Kevin Hart. Ooh, and Just Heal by Jay Barrett. Ooh, y'all are giving me some good. Keep dropping some because I want to know. I promise you guys, you will begin to see much more live podcast shows happen. A lot of people are already doing tours, so there is room for it, right? So I want you to think about that. So a podcast show is a show essentially, right? Pros and cons of having a podcast. It's on demand. So you have exclusive access to your audience. So now podcasts are basically everyone wants to do a video podcast, right? That is the thing right now. And it is not going to go away as much as we think about it. If you have big goals and dreams for your podcast, think about putting it on video. I know not everybody agrees with it, but it's the future. It's just like AI, right? And so obviously we're sharing some beautiful shows that we love in the comments. Please keep sharing. The PTO Nomad said my ADHD drags me through podcasts, but I love them so much. I get it. I get it. Absolutely. I get it. I have to listen when I'm doing something. YouTube shows. I feel like now we have a YouTube show is kind of like a podcast show now, right? I feel like this line is getting very thin for us. And I feel like it will thin out as we go further and further, right? I want you to think about that too. I see Legacy sharing. I watched the one with Kirk Franklin, The Breakfast Club. I'm a New Yorker, so I listen to The Breakfast Club every morning. And so they're even doing a live version of their show right now. I haven't watched the Netflix version to see if it's live or it's exactly what's on the radio, but they started streaming some time ago. So they stream their show daily now, which gives a whole access to a whole new audience, right? So a YouTube show is a show created on YouTube to support your business marketing and sales. Obviously, if you're a business owner and you're watching, the perks of using YouTube for your show is a built-in searchable audience. I will scream that from the mountaintops. I've been teaching it for years, but it's the same thing, right? So you get access to more than 2 billion users worldwide, and you get access to so many people on YouTube if you do your show strategically. I'm going to talk about that later on, right? But I want you to remember that. So the cons of having a YouTube show is consistency and commitment to the show. However, I feel like if you do a live YouTube show, it erases some of that. Okay. What YouTube shows you guys know? Yes. So, like I said, I had created these slides years ago, and it's so funny seeing it now. So, the lines are blurring because now podcasts are all on YouTube. And so it's a podcast. YouTube is also one of the biggest podcasting platforms. Did you guys know that? I want to know, did you guys know that YouTube is one of the biggest podcasting platforms? It is so, so, so crazy to think about. And so, a New Yorker, roots from Trini, you from Brooklyn? Yes, I am. My husband and I are from Brooklyn. And we both have Trini roots. Well, I was born there, but yeah. Brooklyn is the best borough. Brooklyn, baby, every day, all day. Okay, is it live or is it Memorex? Anthony, what am I gonna do with you? But I want you guys to think about it. Shows are changing and evolving. I've been teaching this for so long. It's beautiful to watch the evolution actually happen in front of our eyes, right? So when I speak about show and I'm telling you guys about a show, I want you to think about showing up. And so I feel like even when you're on YouTube, the beautiful thing is that you can actually have a live show that you can't get away from. So live is very different, right? And I'm going to speak about multi-streaming in a little bit because I feel like I definitely need to touch on it. But I want you to think about it like live is so different because when you commit to going live, you got to go live for your people. You got to show up live for your people, right? So a lot of us have decided, I'm going to start a YouTube channel And girl, we've been starting over the same channel for 100 years. Yes or yes? Does anyone relate to this? Or am I lying? Especially if you guys are watching the replay, I want to know. Let's talk about multi streaming really quickly. Multi streaming is such a powerful tool, and I have to speak about it because if you have audiences in different places, multi streaming is going to be so powerful for you. And so, of course, you have to have a tool to do that. Right. But if you're able to multi stream, y'all, it is such a powerful thing. Right. Who has thought about streaming to different platforms, or who's interested in streaming to different platforms? Um, okay, make said Brooklyn in the house. uh, you're from Brownsville, ADHD moment. um, okay, yes. Hey, living with the Barons, how are you? Ooh, ooh, I didn't mean that, y'all. I hope you guys still love me. I hope you guys still love me. Ooh, that's my spicy mouth. Okay, but it's true. But when we do things live, we're like, okay, I know I got to show up for that live stream because I told the people I promoted that I was going to be live. And if I don't go live, I'm just going to have to hide from the internet. Right? I feel like a live show definitely keeps you consistent. Also, if you do your show correctly, like the PTO Nomad said, she's interested in streaming on different platforms. If you do your show correctly, you can repurpose that show in so many ways. And I'm releasing a video on Thursday that's going to cover that. But Anthony said YouTube and LinkedIn. Yes. When I say, I don't like the term killing two birds with one stone, but it is a thing. Mig said, I do it every week. Hey, Cuzzo. How are you? Let me see. Who else is multi-streaming already? Nicole said she's thought about it. Okay, exactly. It's listen, multi-streaming for me is amazing because I feel like in some places, like for me, YouTube is my priority platform because I can put some good SEO on that live stream and have it run off and do its thing. It's going to grow legs, it's going to do its thing. I could make it a podcast as well so you can listen to it on Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to your podcast. I can chop it up and make short form content from it. I can also make intentional reels and send people back to that live stream. There's so much I can do. I can get quotes from my live streams. I can just so many things that I can do from using YouTube as my main platform. Even if I don't have an audience just yet and I'm growing from zero, I can grow an audience from live streaming on YouTube. So I want you guys to think about that. You definitely can. Right. So I've started and stopped multiple times. It's okay. It's a muscle and you got to build that muscle. And if it's something that you really want to do, you got to keep yourself in community with people who are doing it. You have to surround yourself with people who take it seriously and know that it's just not a hobby for that person. This person is live streaming or creating videos because they really want to change their lives and they don't want to be the same on December 31st as they are on January 31st. So you got to keep yourself around people like that. Multi-streaming feels like a cheat code. It really does. There's so much you can do with, multi-streaming on YouTube. Okay. Yes, I watch someone who streams live and her shows goes over 2 hours and she cuts up the video and uses it throughout the week. That's why I'm here talking to you guys about live streaming. If you're in a place where you're struggling with all of the content ideas, imagine having an intentional live show and you are able to get so much content from that one live show. Think about that. And every week, all you have to do is focus on what I'm covering in that live show, what I'm selling on that live show, how I'm helping people on that live show, making sure people walk away with value or a great experience. I want you to think about that. Think about what I'm saying, literally. It will change things for you. I would like to learn how to use TikTok. Girl, you have to watch my video from yesterday. We are no longer using TikTok, but you got to go catch up on the video from yesterday. TikTok, no, 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 no. YouTube, yes. Facebook, yes. Instagram, eh. I tell you guys the truth. Definitely YouTube, not sure about other platforms. Totally makes sense. YouTube is one of the best platforms to start building on. It is, I don't know. I don't know how to get into it and explain it to you guys, but it is such a beautiful place or space. I have built such an amazing business on YouTube and I still don't have a million subscribers, right? It has given me so many opportunities. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. Okay, so we spoke about multi streaming and the power of multi streaming. We spoke about how amazing it is because it absolutely is. You get to touch different platforms, different people throughout the day. Whenever I go live, there are different people commenting and oh my gosh, and just all the things because I'm on different platforms, right? But like I said, your main focus in 2026 should be YouTube as your platform. So I just want to make sure to share that. Now, here's the thing. We used to be so concerned back in the day about all the things that we felt like we needed, especially when it came to doing a show or creating a show that we're excited about and really proud of. Now, in the past, to host a show, you probably wouldn't have access to the things that you do have today. So in the past, you would need so much permission from someone else. You probably would need, it's kind of like being an artist. Like back in the day when people would be like, oh, I'm signed or I'm trying to get signed by a label. We don't have those barriers anymore. Those are long gone, except for the people who are just stuck in that mindset and they still feel like they need someone to give them the permission to start a show. I don't mind if you start your show and then you end up signing to someone, fine, but these companies don't want people who don't have an audience anyway. They want to see that you have built something or you are building something for them to invest in you. So imagine if you actually start creating your show on a platform, if you started removing the doubts that you have been having. And on top of that, y'all, addressing and being honest with yourself about your reps from before. What can change for you if you started to show up more consistently? P.S. Give me a like if anything that I'm saying is resonating with you. If you haven't liked the broadcast just yet, I would really appreciate it if you do, friend. Genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I'm so thankful that you guys are here. And so, I really, really would appreciate if you do. But yeah, so I want you to think about that. I see the PTO Nomad said, I had a client lose her YouTube page and they never gave her an explanation, and it makes me nervous to build on there. She was so unproblematic. I have two things to say to that. It's also why we should build on at least 1 to 2 platforms, right? So that is really important. But the other thing is, she should have been growing an email list. If you have an email list that you own, then you're also able to say, hey, friends, I've lost my channel, but I've created a new one. Can we start over here? Right? So sometimes things like that do happen, but you always, no matter what platform you're building, Instagram could take your account away today too. God forbid. But I'm just sharing with you like what can really genuinely happen. That can happen on any platform. So we don't need offers from executive producers or production companies anymore. We don't need to be famous or well known, because I know I'm not. We don't need lots of money or huge investors to fund our shows. We just need people who believe in, well, we need to believe in ourselves first and then attract people who believe in what we're saying or sharing. So I want to share that with you. Now, in the next section, we're just talking about what you really need to start getting everything figured out. It does not matter where you are currently. It feels like that, but it's not. And so when we think about what an online show or a live show can do for your business, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever bought anything from anyone in the online space who you've listened to via a show? I have IGTV on here. Remember IGTV, y'all? A podcast, a live stream. Have you guys ever bought from anyone like that? I want to know. let's see. I want to know, have you ever bought from anyone like that? Because when you have an online show, so many different things can happen for you. One being you can attract the right traffic, right? For your business. So people that want to work with you. Think about that. I want you to think about that, right? Gary said, yes, you. Gary, listen, you are family at this point. And I feel like that about all the people that we work with, the people that buy from us. Like, we genuinely love the people that we work with because you guys are just so genius. Alex said, yes, I've been influenced many times. That many sounds like too many times, Alex. Anthony is saying yes. The PTO Nomad said TikTok Live got me on some lingerie. It says TikTok Live. I had to start ignoring TikTok Live because I ended up having a package coming every day because these people be selling me. But then I realized, and this is why this is so important too, some of the quality of the stuff I was getting was not that great. And I realized, oh, this is a scam. It's not, it has some good things on there, but no. Okay. Yes, yes, and yes. I sometimes rather buy from a live stream. So true, because you get to make a decision that you probably feel much better from about, when you think about it in that way. So, living with the Barons, what are you speaking about? Creating channels? How do you feel about creating channels as well? What do you mean? I would love to know so that I can answer. But yeah, I have bought ebooks in the past. Yes, from someone live, right? And so that's one of the things that live streaming can do for your business, literally. You are able to, like I said before, gain trust faster, right? It allows you to step away also because you have so much content that is so rich that you can send out in newsletters, you can send it out. You can schedule tweets or threads. I love, love, love threads. You can repurpose your live streams if you're launching something and you want to give someone perspective on something you've covered already. I love being on threads and someone asks a question and I know I have a full video about it or a full live stream where I discussed it, right? Like, these things can work for us in so many different ways. And so I want to remind you guys of that. And we spoke about this earlier. Everything feels saturated. It is not really saturated, but in this season, we need to find a way to stand out, to build relationships, to garner trust. We need to start working differently. We need to start thinking about how we're showing up differently. Okay, because people are fatigued. They're tired of everything feeling generic. They are also feeling like everything is saturated. And when you come through with your personality, your thoughts, ideas, your knowledge, your experience, your expertise, let me tell you, it is so, so, so powerful. Okay, I put faceless channels, but I don't know what happened. Faceless. How do I feel about faceless channels? Truth be told, I feel like people who sell you on faceless channels, that's how they make their money, by selling you on faceless channels. So that is my thought about it. It might be a great thing, but I think, let me take that back. I think everything works. You have to work really hard for everything you desire. And people think that a faceless channel is going to be easy because it's faceless, and it's not. You still have to put the work in. That is what I want to say. Right. So I think that a lot of people think, oh, faceless, and their biggest fear is putting themselves out there. So they subscribe to the idea that this is going to be easy. And halfway in, they realize it's still hard. That is my answer. That is my thought. Because, in talking, I'm like, wait, there are some successful faceless channels out there. Now, also, when it comes to faceless, it depends on what you're building, right? So if you are building a legacy brand that you want to last for years, that you want to be able to pivot and shift and evolve, faceless is not going to work for you. That's really my thought. Let me see. Makes sense. We think it's saturated, but when Sarah Lee wanted to make bread, they didn't let wander stop them. Absolutely. I completely agree. There are so many versions of bread out there. There's so many versions of dish soap or just of all the things we use all the time. Literally. You're welcome. You're so welcome. That was a really good question. Okay, so I want you to tell me, even if you don't believe in it wholeheartedly, what do you think could change for you if you started your own show? I would love to know. I would love to see the answers that you guys have. And I do want to share that, of course, some of us are struggling, friends. We're struggling with imposter syndrome, right? And I think Migs mentioned it at first, right? And I want you to remember, if you are struggling with imposter syndrome, allow yourself to bask in your accomplishments, because a lot of us have accomplished so much, but we tend to dumb it down sometimes, right? Who feels like that? Sometimes we're like, well, and I want you to open up your mind to the bigger picture and be aware that you don't have to know exactly, like who you are to start something successful. You actually are building yourself along the way. And that's the part that a lot of us are afraid of. We are afraid of the person that we have to become or that we are going to become in order to grow something super successful. So sometimes we rather just accept things for what we know that they are right now. Right. And the answers that you're always looking for is going to come from starting the work, doing the work, continuing the work, and doing the work when it feels hard. You're always going to hit the same ceiling. So I want you to remember that the answers that you're looking for are actually in the lessons that you are going to learn along the way. Now, if you're still here right now and you've been hanging out with me, I appreciate you so much. Tomorrow we are speaking about our unique personalities, right? Whether you believe it or not, you guys know I love the word unique. Keep sharing what you know you can accomplish, please, because I'm going to come back and check on it. I appreciate you guys so much. We're also talking about, um, you know, what we can share that is possibly relatable to someone else, especially if we are building a show. Okay. So I want you to ask yourself right now in this moment, if you have a brand or a business, how are you currently creating trust in that brand or business? Is it working for you? Is what you're doing in this moment working? I would love to know, because you can create that presence that pulls people in. And some of you here are actually the life of the party in person, and online, all of that just dries up. Who feels like that? I want to know. I want to know if you feel like that. If you have ever been around me in your life, and I have not met a lot of you guys, if I'm comfortable, I'm the life of the party in a room. Okay. And I bring that on camera as well. But when I'm live, it is so different compared to when I'm pre recorded. Now, together, today, we have learned about online shows, about the future of online shows, about what online shows can look like. We also spoke about 5 types of profitable online shows that you can start on your own, and we'll dig deeper into that, right? We'll keep digging. And also we spoke about what an online show can do for your business, especially if it is live. Tomorrow, friends, you don't want to miss tomorrow, because I'm speaking about the 2 major C words. I'm not going to share what they are just yet and what they can really mean for your online show. Okay. So you do not want to miss that, because I'm going to go deep. We also are reviewing a checklist for researching and validating your online show in 10 minutes. We're going to literally sit here together and talk about our online shows and validate it. And I will tell you, yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe you should tweak that. Or what about if you did this? So you'll get my expertise, because I study this stuff intently. And then we're going to speak about the one thing that can change how you look at having your own online show forever. You don't want to miss it. I will be sharing all about that. And I want to know if you're coming. Are you coming? Let me see in the comments. Are you coming, friends? Are you going to be here? Especially if you're watching the replay, let me know or send me a DM. You guys know I love getting DMs from you. let me know. Are you going to be here tomorrow? Are you going to be tuned in or tapped in? If you are not getting notifications about our series, excuse me, please make sure that you're on the wait list. Rio, do you have the wait list link? If you have it, can you drop it? Please, please, please. Are you guys on the wait list? Because we are hosting a live challenge. If building a live show is something that you're interested in, and you don't want to look like me, frazzled, if you do want to do that. So I want to make sure that you're on the wait list for that, because let me tell you, this is how you're going to be looking. Okay. So we don't want that. What do you guys think about our show today, guys? I hope you guys had a good time being here. I love doing these with you guys. This was day one of the Showbiz Intensive. There's so much goodness in your own show or having your own show. Right. Let me see if I can jump back into some comments with you guys. Let me see if Rio has the link. Okay. Legacy and Lens Media said, I'm gonna be there. Okay, I love it. I love it. I cannot wait to see you guys. Okay, Rio just dropped the link for you guys. So it's in the chat right now if you're over on YouTube. If you're over on Instagram and you're watching and you've been watching, just comment the word VIP and it will put you on our VIP wait list. And it'll let you know like when I'm live for the Showbiz Intensive as well. It is free. Just remember, we are really getting into some things tomorrow. This is going to be so good. I'm seeing all the yeses. Yes. Nicole said yes. Anthony said yes. Eve said yay. Alex said yes. I am Lynn's girl said yes. I am so grateful for you guys. Tomorrow we're live at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. I would love to see you guys. It is so much fun being here with you. Thank you so much, Living Life with the Barons. I appreciate you so much. Rio, thank you for pinning that to the top. Julene, hello, friend. It's so good to see you. I'm so excited. Okay, I just want to go back before I get off because you guys dropped some goodness. Okay. So Everyday Living with Lorena said, yes, we think it's saturated. Oh, yes, we read this. We read this. Okay, Anthony said what would change for him is ease of revenue, increased confidence, of a joy of creating and connecting. I love that, Anthony. The PTO Nomad said castings for major commercials, films, ooh, a book, a media company, hosting gigs, and my own show on a major streaming network. Honey, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Like, I wish I could blow this up and print it for you. I hope you copy and paste it somewhere. Put it as your screensaver because you deserve all of this, friend. All of it. All of it. Oh my gosh. That is so beautiful. Legacy and Lens Media said increased confidence on camera. Impact. I'd want to eventually teach classes to other men on how to use tech and share their story. That is so good. So good. Living Life with the Barons said I find that it's easy for me to have conversations with live people rather than talking to a camera and screen. And I want to talk about that really quickly. It's a muscle. It's really practice. I swear to you. Dr. Cheryl, I am Central Time, so I will be live 8:30 your time, 8:30 Eastern. But yeah, like, and TPO Nomad, thank you so much for sharing that with all of us here. That is such a beautiful thing. Guys, I want to share with you. I have not worked for anyone in 10 years. Okay. I've worked for myself for the past decade, and it's because of what I am sharing here with you. Okay. I'm sharing it all with you here. And I want you guys to really think about how much your life can completely change. Dr. Cheryl said, yes. Okay, 5:30 PST for me. Yes. Hopefully you can be here. Your life can change. Being on camera, and not only like sporadically, consistently, can change your life in so many ways. I promise you, it can. And Everything that you have been wanting is on the other side of this. I had to tell someone that the other day. Um, she said on Threads, you guys know I love Threads. She said, I want to get on YouTube. Someone convinced me. And I shared exactly that with her. Everything you want is on the other side of everything you're fearing when it comes to you getting on camera and getting on YouTube and being consistent on YouTube in whatever medium. And she could not, like, yes, everything that you are desiring is on the other side of consistency. And you want to make sure that you're doing the work that will give you the highest result. And right now, that is in this realm. So a lot of us are focused on things that are not moving us forward. And I just want to remind you that what seems to be the hardest is usually the path less beaten or less taken. Nobody wants to take that path. But if you do commit to it, your life can do a 180 or a 360. Is it? Listen, I'm not going to tussle with y'all in that 180 and 360, but you do get what I'm speaking of. I hope I'm making sense to you guys. I am pooped. But I'm so grateful that you guys were here with me. I appreciate you all for watching and tuning in. I genuinely love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow for day 2. Thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate you so much. Let me know if you have any questions about anything that we spoke about. You can jump into my DMs, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Have a good night. 180. Thank you, Nicole.